Hey, Kings and Dragons, Ryan King 551 here. And today we're going to do a talk about the whole entire NBA season so far. So obviously, don't freak out if your team is 0-1, 1-0, 2-0, regardless how many games your team has played. Obviously, I'm not freaking out just yet. It is the Warriors. They are 2-0 right now, as they have both beat two LA teams, the Clippers and the Lakers, in their first two games. So starting off better than last season is on to a right direction. I'm going to talk about a couple of teams. Talk about the Warriors, the Knicks, the Nets, and definitely the Suns. So let's talk about the Warriors first in the first two games. Now, let's talk about the players that actually played pretty solid. And yeah, so we have Draymond Green, who played for 30 minutes. He had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 6 points. We have Andrew Wiggins, who played for 26 minutes, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 12 points. Kevon Looney with 15 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 point, and 1 assist, and 7 points. The man, Stephen Curry, 36 minutes, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 21 points. Yes, that was his 8th triple-double in the Lakers game. Jordan Poole came to play. He had 20 points, played for 25 minutes, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Damian Lee had 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He played for 29 minutes. Iguodala had 12 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, and he played for 23 minutes. Those are the guys that I'm really going to talk about. And yeah, so that's on the Warriors side. Let's talk about the Lakers side. The Lakers side. Anthony Davis, he played for 39 minutes. He had 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 33 points. LeBron James played for 37 minutes, had 11 rebounds, 5 assists, and 34 points. DeAndre Jordan played for 13 minutes, had 2 points, two rebounds, 1 assist. Westbrook had 8 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and 35 points. Carmelo had 9 points. Bazemore had 8 points. They both had 31 minutes and 26 minutes, 4 rebounds for Anthony, 2 assists, and Bazemore had 2 rebounds. So let's talk about why the Warriors won this game in certain situations. The thing is, the Warriors played more team ball, and I feel like the chemistry has evolved more with Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole, these younger players, with Curry, and getting rid of Kelly Oubre was a smart decision. I think he's just a bad player. It was smart for the Warriors to play the way they did. He definitely Curry did struggle in that game, but he did get 21 points, which is not entirely bad. I know he said he did struggle with his triple double, which is not bad. I mean, you play team ball, you find other players. Jordan Poole got 20 points, and sometimes you're going to do that. Now, like I said, the Lakers did not play team ball. And when you don't play team ball in a game and you play catch and shoot, and you don't move that ball around, find the good shot like Warriors or the Michigan Wolverines in college basketball, and don't play selfish ball and find the good shot, you're going to struggle. Now, yes, it was a 7 point defeat. So it was 121 to 114. Granted, that's pretty solid. That's not a blowout. But again, Anthony Davis and LeBron James scored 34 and 33 points. You're making them play selfish ball and put it all on them. The big three are him, and Westbrook. Westbrook could not buy a shot. He was 4 for 13. He really couldn't do anything outside, and he just struggled. So let's go into the team stats, and I'll explain more. So the field goal percentage was 44% for the Warriors, 47% for the Lakers. The 3-point percentage was really even. It was almost 36% for the Warriors, and it was almost literally 36% for the Lakers, 35.7 for the Lakers, 35.9 for the Warriors. Your foul shots, this is where definitely, I think this was definitely the key factor that made the Warriors win the game. They shot 83.3% from the line. Lakers only shot 47.4. We had more rebounds with 50 to 45. 5 difference, 9 offensive, 5 offensive for them. 30 assists, they had 21. 2 blocks, they had 4. We had 9 steals, they had 7. Turnovers were exactly the same, 17. We had 46 points in the paint, they had 34. We committed 18 fouls, they committed 25. So that's all I have to say about that one. Let's go over right to the let's go over to the Brooklyn Nets and let's talk about this game. So the Milwaukee Bucks still trying to defend their title, come off to a fresh hot start where they won 127 to 104. Nets could not find their groove. Kyrie Irving refusing to play, and just problems all around. Well, we always know that freaking James Harden is okay. He was healthy. Let's just talk about their players. So you got Kevin Durant with 32 points, 4 assists, 11 rebounds. Blake Griffin with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 23 minutes. Claxton had 12 points and 7 rebounds. He played for 24. Harden had 31 minutes, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and 20 points. He's trying to go for his triple-double, didn't get it. Joe Harris, I don't really like him. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 9 points. No, and LaMarcus Aldridge played for 16 minutes. He had 1 point, 1 assist, and he had 3 rebounds. Not the best. Let's go right into the Bucks. So Giannis and Chris Middleton, really 2 guys playing hard. Giannis got 32 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. Middleton had 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 20 points. They both played for 31 minutes. Lopez struggled. He had 8 points, but he is a big center. What are you going to do? He played for 28 minutes. Allen on their team played for 28 minutes, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 10 points. Drew Holiday, he's the point guard, had 12 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and he played for 18 minutes. That's all I'm going to say about them. Let's go over to the team stats and let's talk about that. So you have 46% field goal and 44% for the Nets. That's pretty close. 45.7. I rounded up to 46 pretty much. That's pretty close. The 3-pointers, the Nets scored more threes with 53%, and the Bucks scored less with 37.8%. Now that's okay, but here's another key factor. The field goals were slightly higher on the Bucks, and also they had a better foul shot percentage. They were better at shooting from the line at 77.8%, which you could get 78%, and 56.5, which is basically 57% from the line. And the Nets did not score as much. The total rebounds obviously were 54 to 44. The Nets had 5 offensive. The Bucks had 13, 19 assists to the Nets, 25 for them, 9 blocks, 3 steals, 8 steals for the Bucks, 12 turnovers for the Nets, 7 only for them, 34 points in the paint, only 42 for them. So that's all I have to say about the Nets and Bucks game. Let's go over to the Knicks game. Let's talk about the 2 New York teams right now. The Knicks look like a real deal right now, but New York, it's 1 game. Why are you all getting crazy? I mean, the atmosphere is great and the culture is great there, but you don't need to get crazy over 1 game. It's not the playoffs yet. Did you get out of the first round? No. Did you get into the conference finals? Did you win the NBA finals? It's been such a long time since 1973 was your last time. I mean, see what you got. So obviously they got Kemba Walker, coming from Boston to New York. I think Boston's probably going to get a little angry, but I don't think they're going to get as angry as when Kyrie left. But we'll see what happens. So let's go with the Celtics here. We got Jason Tatum. He had 20 points. He cannot buy a shot. He was really struggling all game. You have Grant Williams with 15 points. So Tatum had 4 assists, 11 rebounds. He played for 45 minutes. Williams played for 31 minutes. He had 5 rebounds and 4 assists. So that was Grant Williams, I believe, and oh God, what's his name? Robert Williams. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds, and he played for 45 minutes. Now, this man was fantastic. And yes, when you have a star like this, it does mean you could lose games, but they all contributed. 46 points for Jaylen Brown. He had 6 assists, 9 rebounds, and he played for 46 minutes. He hit his all-new career high. Marcus Smart, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 15 points, and 46 minutes. This man right here was the man that hit the dagger to make it 116-116 and forced overtime, and then went into a double overtime. Schroeder had 12 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, 32 minutes. And yeah, let's get over to the Knicks. Let's see what they did. So the man, RJ Barrett, he played for 47 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 19 points. Pretty solid. Julius Randle had 35 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, and 46 minutes. Mitchell Robinson played for 34 minutes. He had 17 rebounds, 3 assists, and 11 points. Frowner, 32 minutes, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 44 minutes. He had 32 points. Kemba. Now, Kemba played pretty well, but he did not go into the 20s or 30s. He had 10 points, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, and he played for 36 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, he is a shot creator. He also moves the ball around, so he creates for his team. Obi Toppin, he had 14 points, he had 0 assists, he had 5 rebounds, and he played for 28 minutes. The man Derrick Rose, he had 22 minutes, he had 9 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Burks had 5 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and 16 minutes. Let's see. So Boston shot 41%. The Knicks shot almost 50% for field goals. The 3-point percentage was pretty even, 37.8. That's 38%. 36.8. That's 37%. That was pretty close. The foul shot, the shooting from the line was not that different, 4% difference, 73.9% for Boston, 70% for the Knicks. I mean, there was some shooting that worked. I mean, hey, some stuff works. So yes, the Knicks had a lower percentage on the foul line, but had a higher percentage shooting all their shots. Celtics had a lower percentage on the getting the field goals in, but they had a higher percentage on the foul line. Now, if both things are high, you have a higher chance. One is lower, but it wasn't that low. So let's go into the total rebounds. 55 for the Knicks, 56 for the Celtics, 15 offensive for the Celtics, 7 for the Knicks, 34 assists for the Celtics, 27 for the Knicks, 9 blocks for the Celtics, 10 for the Knicks, 13 steals for the Celtics, 9 for the Knicks, 18 turnovers for the Celtics, 17 for the Knicks, 1 turnover less, 42 points in the paint for the Celtics, 60 points in the paint for the Knicks, 24 fouls committed for the Celtics, 22 for the Knicks. So some stuff was working. It was a really close game. The final score of that game in 2 overtimes was 138-134. I believe one game and the record for overtimes has never been broken yet, and that is 6. So that remains to be seen if there will ever be more overtimes than that. But 2 overtimes usually is most games. I see maybe 3 occasionally here and there, but most of the time it is 2. So let's go over to the Suns, and then I'll end it with the game number 2 for Golden State. So the Suns did struggle. Lost by 12 points. Could not find their groove. lost to the Nuggets, 110-98 in their stadium. Let's go to the Nuggets here and let's talk about them. Porter Jr., he had 15 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds in 34 minutes. Gordon had 12 points. He had 4 assists, 8 rebounds in 29 minutes. Jokic, the league MVP. Curry was robbed. I'll say that one more time. Curry was robbed. 27 points, 2 assists, 13 rebounds, and 35 minutes. Will Barton, 20 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and 33. Morris had 9 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and he played for I'm sorry. He had 9 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and he played for 28 minutes. Let's go over to the Suns now. Mikal Bridges, he had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 0 assists. He played for 34 minutes. Jay Crowder had 2 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds, and he played for 24 minutes. Ayton, the big guy, and down low, he had 15 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds in 33 minutes. Chris Paul had 15 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds, and he played for 34 minutes. The man, Devin Booker, who was really tough, got hit a couple of times in the playoffs last year. 12 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 30 minutes. So I don't know. There is someone who's going around and says, now that everyone's healthy, the Suns will not reach the NBA Finals. But you can say that now, but tell me when your team actually, if your team's by April, by the end of April or in early May, when it's close to the NBA Finals and the conference finals, tell me then, did the Suns or did your team make it? Because if not, then you're gonna have problems, and it might not be injuries. I mean, that's the problem with the Lakers. If they get injured and don't stay healthy, they could be looking at a problem and not run through. We'll see what happens. So let's go right into these shooting percentages. So the field goal percentage for the Nuggets was 53%. The field goal percentage for the Suns was 41.4%. The three-pointers were 37.8 for the Suns and 43.6 for the Nuggets, a higher percentage. The shooting from the line, 70.6% for the Suns, 55.6 for the Nuggets. Again, struggle. Total rebounds, 45 for the Suns, 46 for the Nuggets, 6 offensive for the Nuggets, 11 for the Suns, 25 assists for the Nuggets, 23 for the Suns, 1 block for the Nuggets, 3 for the Suns, 9 steals each. 17 turnovers for the Nuggets, only 18 for the Suns, 42 points in the paint for the Nuggets, 34 points in the paint for the Suns, 20 fouls committed for the Nuggets, only 18 committed for the Suns. So I don't really know what went wrong there. Just, I guess, lower shooting percentages, maybe more points in 8 more points in the paint, same amount of steals, maybe 1 less turnover. You know, the game moves fast, just can't find shots at the end. Maybe you just get ice cold, and that happens. Let's go into a really close game here. Even with Kawhi, I believe it is his torn left. I want to say left. I don't remember. It's either left or right. ACL. I'm pretty sure it's an ACL tear. Kawhi was out, did not play, but these guys still came to play, and it was a welcome home for Chase Center, and all the fans were happy to see their guys play. Now, the Clippers, let's talk about them first. Then I'll go into the Warriors, and we'll come right into the stats. So Paul George, he had 29 points. He had 6 assists, 11 rebounds in 37 minutes. Morris had 10 points, 0 assists, 1 rebound, and he played for 27 minutes. Zubac had 14 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and played for 17 minutes. Jackson had 39 minutes, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 11 points. Bledsoe had 22 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and 30 minutes. Let's go into the Warriors now. Now, Draymond Green did shoot more in this game than the other game. He only had 6 points in the Laker game. He upped it a little bit. He needs to shoot more. I know he's a passer. I don't like the passing scheme for him. If he can shoot more and shot create, I mean, that's good for us. But hey, he does what he needs to do. He did hurt his wrist in that game, but he still stayed tough and got a couple of good shots on fouls. So let's go right into these guys. Draymond Green had 10 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and played for 34 minutes. Andrew Wiggins started off, I believe it was 3 for 3 on 3-pointers. He was hot in the beginning of the quarter, and he had 17 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, and 31 minutes. Kevon Looney, he played pretty good too. 6 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds, and played for 14 minutes. It wasn't that bad. Now the man, Stephen Curry, he was on fire too. I believe he was 9 for 9 in like the first quarter. He was red hot. 45 points, 1 assist, 10 rebounds, and 38 minutes. Cranked it up from 21 points and gave us a show, an extra 24 points from the previous game. Jordan Poole, he did struggle, but hey, he did contribute. Everyone contributes. That's how you win a game. Everyone doing their job and trying to do them as much as they can. Jordan Poole obviously had 20 points. He dropped down. He lost that momentum. I think he'll get it back though. I believe he will. 9 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 25 minutes. There were just some bad passes, and I don't know. I think he'll get it. I think he'll get it back. He's going to work on it. Damian Lee had 11 points. He had 2 assists, 1 rebound. He played for 29 minutes. The man, Andre Iguodala, he had 4 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, and 24 minutes. Porter Jr. had 4 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, and 18 minutes. Balaka. Sorry. Okay. Moses Moody didn't really play his best game. A couple other guys. Let's go right into the stats here. So it was a close game at the end, but we played smart. Curry hit his shots when we needed them, and that's what happened. So we got 44.2% for the Clippers from the field goals. We got 51.8, pretty much 52% there from the field goal percentage. 35% for the Clippers for 3-pointers. 48.4% for the Golden State Warriors. From the line, 71.4% for the Clippers, 63.6% for Golden State. Now, Golden State, that's pretty much 64%, 71 more than that. That's not entirely bad. Yeah, so that's not entirely bad there. So yeah, both teams shot okay. I mean, the Warriors shot slightly better though. I mean, they shot better 3-pointers. They shot better field goal percentage. Did you shoot better at the line? No. But the Clippers did, but we still got the win ultimately. Let's go right into the total rebounds. We had 53 rebounds. They had 38. We had 10 offensively. They had 7. Now that's a big factor too. When you have a lot of rebounds in college, I'll use that example for a second. When you're crashing the boards a lot, you're gonna get a lot of takeaways, and your team's gonna have more momentum. 27 assists for the Warriors, 24 for the Clippers. 2 blocks for the Clippers, 4 for the Warriors. 9 steals for the Clippers, 4 for us. I'm sorry. 9 steals for the Clippers, 5 steals for Golden State. Sorry, I was reading the other one. So the 7 turnovers for the Clippers, 21 for us. That was a bad thing that happened. I hope we clean that up and don't make us stupid mistakes with throwing the ball away and just doing stupid things. The points in the paint, 48 for the Clippers, 50 for the Warriors, 25 fouls for the Clippers, and 20 for the Warriors. So that ends the games that everyone struggle with. The Knicks have a game tonight, obviously, at 7. Let's see how well they can do. Let's see if they can go 2-0 and win another game. But the Warriors look good and right now, and they're playing team ball and they're moving the ball around with Iguodala and they're moving the ball around and Curry's really leading them and being more of a shot creator. He's finding his shot, but then he's also finding other players, and that's what we need to do. Draymond's doing the same thing out there. All these teams look good. Again, don't freak out right now, guys. Don't freak out. Oh my God, my team's 0-1. Oh my God, the season's over or something. Don't freak out yet. I'm not freaking out just yet in the right direction, like saying, oh my God, our team could go to the conference finals right now. We're 2-0 or something. And we look good. We look good right now. Right now. That's all that matters is right now for now. Don't freak out right now for your team. It's one. You've only played one game. The Warriors have played 2. The Knicks are playing a second game tonight for their season. Everyone needs to calm down and not freak out about their team. But I will still stand by something that Stephen A. Smith has said, and I will always stand by what he said. Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson are the greatest shooters to ever live and have the greatest backcourt. Curry is the greatest shooter. That man is fantastic. When you have Klay come back, look the fuck out, because I'm telling you right now, the Warriors look good right now. But when you get Klay back, you got 2 guys coming around without the ball, catch and shoot pattern. You got Klay who can hit that 3. You got him who can drive. He's a big body on the team. He's 6'7", and he can take contact and get fouls. And he is a great shooter at the line as well. I think also Stephen Curry also had last night 90 point, I believe it was 90.1 or 90.1, I believe, the highest percentage for foul shots by a player. And that man was Stephen Curry. That's how good he is. He's a great player. Klay Thompson is really good. I believe Klay Thompson's foul percentage is between 88 to 90%. I believe it's something really high and drastic as well, because he hits a lot of good shots when we need to. So yeah, until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. I hope your teams can bounce back from losses or can continue their hot streak like my team is, the Golden State Warriors. But that's all I have to say about these teams. So yeah, until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one.